This morning, a son of notorious cartel drug lord Joaquín El Chapo Guzmán will be in U.S. federal court just days after his arrest near the Mexican border. Joaquín Guzmán López taken into custody along with Sinaloa cartel leader Ismael El Mayo Zambada when their plane landed in the U.S. Some now say Guzmán López was working with federal agents to surrender himself and offering up El Mayo. Live outside that federal courthouse here in Chicago's NewsNation's Mills Hayes with what we can expect today. Mills, good morning.
Hey, good morning to you, Brooke. Well, El Chapo was and is one of the most notorious and dangerous drug lords, and now one of his sons, Joaquín Guzmán López, is going to be seen for the first time since he led one of his rivals into a U.S. trap last Thursday. U.S. officials arrested the 38-year-old and 76-year-old drug kingpin Ismael Zambada, known as El Mayo, after the two flew into an airport near El Paso, Texas. El Mayo co-founded the Sinaloa cartel with El Chapo decades ago. After lengthy talks with U.S. authorities, López allegedly tricked El Mayo into meeting and then reportedly forced him into the trip that led to their arrest. El Mayo's lawyers maintain his clients, quote, neither surrendered nor negotiated any terms with the U.S. government and was brought to the U.S. against his will. The two drug lords have been at odds since El Chapo was extradited to the U.S. in 2017, now serving a life sentence. The drug trafficking bosses face multiple charges in the U.S. for funneling huge quantities of fentanyl and other drugs to the U.S. streets. And fentanyl overdoses have really surged in the last couple of years. They're now the leading cause of death for people 18 to 40. And now we know that this U.S. authorities are committed, they say, to tackling this issue of fentanyl. And they also say that they are going to broker deals with people in the cartel in order to get those high-ranking officials. Brooke?
And Mills, though, this morning, back to that arrest, some are questioning if this kidnapping and illegal border crossing will hinder U.S. officials' ability to prosecute these two.
Yeah, that's a key question, Brooke. We do know that people close to López and also U.S. officials have told New York Times that López did not garner any kind of deal with the U.S. before he actually was arrested on Thursday. So we're going to be learning a lot more about all of this and exactly what happened that day. But details of his backdoor conversations with the feds could be revealed as we go on with this case. But for El Mayo, there's a long list of precedents allowing prosecutors to go after people who were brought into the country against their will. The Mexican government, meanwhile, said it had nothing to do with the arrest, and it's calling for calm between the rival cartels. El Chapo's son, Joaquín Guzmán López, will be in the federal courthouse today for a hearing at 11:30. Brooke?
All right, we'll be waiting for that major hearing today, federal court in Chicago. Mills Hayes, thanks so much.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.